November of 2021 marked the 10th anniversary of delay in block productions. To celebrate, we're looking back at some of our favorite Michigan line memories over the last decade. And what better place to start than Amtrak's 40th anniversary train? On the evening of October 7th, 2011, we caught the train at track speed in Parma, Michigan, as it made its way to Jackson. As part of their 40th anniversary tour, the exhibit train visited 40 cities between 2011 and 2012. Jackson was selected as the train's Michigan stop because of its central location between Detroit, Kalamazoo, and Lansing. Upon arriving at Jackson, NPCU number 406 and P40DC number 822 were uncoupled from the train so that they could be placed on the west end of the consist. The two restored Amtrak locomotives sure looked great in Phase 3 paint. The train's exhibit cars consisted of one 1950s-era Bud sleeper, 3 baggage-turned exhibit cars, and a single Amfleet that was used as a rolling railroad merch store. On the morning of October 8th, we returned to Jackson Station to watch the inbound Wolverine trains. The first to arrive was westbound train 351. 351 is one of the more popular Michigan trains since it allows riders to experience a full day in Chicago. In the afternoon, trains 353 and 350 met at Jackson. Since the exhibit train was occupying main track 1, eastbound train 350 would wait for train 353 to board before changing mains at CP Jackson. Throughout the day, the public was able to tour the exhibit train and visit with vendors from the Michigan Association of Railroad Passengers and the Central Michigan Model Railroad Club. The event was enjoyed by families from all over the state. This event was the first of its kind in 63 years. The last time an exhibit train visited Jackson was in August of 1948, when the original Freedom Train was displayed to promote American values of liberty in the wake of World War II's end less than 3 years prior. Inside Jackson Station, the vendors set up booths promoting passenger rail. The Central Michigan Model Railroad Club set up a wooden train table where the young rail fans could have a hands-on railroad experience. That evening, a wedding party stopped by for a photo op with the train station. Not realizing a special event was already being held there, Amtrak police coordinated the photo shoot so that the couple could safely take photos with their wedding party in front of the train. Prior to the arrival of Wolverine Train 352, we were invited on a private tour of the exhibit train's locomotives. Road Foreman of Engines Marcia Marsh guided us through each unit and explained the many features within the cab and engine compartments.
Here's where you bring HEP. Your engine control right here. All your fuses for running lights, hanger dryers, window heaters, satellite system, captain, what have you. Your track motors. And marker lights and all those. That's that other shot. There's your engine room. 4,250 horsepower. Even though this is a P40, you didn't have to rebuild this guy for higher. Pressure room.
Number 406 was built for Amtrak by EMD in July of 1988 as a 3,000 horsepower F40PH. It was retired from regular service in 2001 and was stored at Amtrak's shops in Beech Grove, Indiana. It was rebuilt in 2011 as a non-powered control unit specifically for the exhibit train. Notice that it doesn't have a prime mover. It is, however, equipped with a head-end power generator, or HEP unit, to power the lights and the HVAC systems on board the train. In the last decade, 406 has been used in push-pull service in various regions on the Amtrak system, most notably on the Downeaster. On the evening of October 9th, after being on display for most of the day, the exhibit train departed Jackson for its next stop, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The train left the Rose City around 6 p.m. Jumping ahead, we caught the westbound train at track speed near Parma, Michigan in golden hour light. It would be our last glimpse of the train as yet another chapter of Michigan Railroad history came to a close.